Alright, the next quest in the Gunbreaker storyline is Hired Gunblades, level 60, given to us by Radovan in the East Shroud. I need to change the headphone thing. There we go. Here we go. Now that the Gunbreakers of Eld have yielded a portion of their wisdom, you are ready to take blade in hand. Rather than spend moons and moons training you, perhaps we had best find employment first. We can use the time between assignments to refine your abilities, but where should we start? I seem to say something to him. The Adventurers Guild. Yes, that sounds quite promising. I suppose we are adventurers after all, says Sophie. Tell me, Mercy, are you familiar with this sort of thing? Yeah, dude. I tell her. Oh my, in that case, we couldn't have found a better guide. Well, there's no time like the present, shall we? I think I need to add, okay, yeah, my mount macro. We do the armor sort here. Oh, the mount macro thing isn't, it's not a macro, I just do mount roulette in my H slot here. Minion roulette, I'll put that on my thingy here too. Do I have a minion right now? Yeah, okay, Emmerich still. Cool. Alright, mount up. Where are we going? Now I'll just teleport 170 to Camp Tranquil in the South Shroud. Much faster than flying. And cheap as bowls. Alright, we are on like this plateau in the middle of kind of a swamp in the South Shroud. We have Adistan, who I think we've talked to before, but he'll complete the quest for us, I guess. I'm glad to see you unharmed, my friend. By Maxine's report, the people of the Twelves would owe you... Wait, what? Nope, this is not where I'm supposed to go. My bad. I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop. Stop. What did I do? What is this frickin' quest? Gosh, stop. Come on. Okay. Never mind. Okay, where was I supposed to go? Why would you send me here? Didn't I click? Stupid. Wasted time and 170. I'm supposed to go back to Gridania, apparently. Stupid. I don't know what the heck. I clicked on this. I thought I clicked on that. Did I not? No. I think that I'm supposed to go south. Hold on. Yeah, Hired Gunblades, okay. Well, yeah, this is like the inn slash kind of like a little bit of a hub for new adventurers. Here's Radovan, Sophie, inside the inn of sorts. Now that Mother Mion has made us formal members of the Adventurers Guild, we can start accepting assignments. In fact, we've already been given the details of a potential client in need of a bodyguard or two. A man named Lassenschau. L-A Sam E Nancy C-H... Oh, sorry, that was Charlie H-O-U. Is waiting by the Wailing Barracks. Sophie and I will try making our way there to get our bearings. I'm only doing this quest, this follow-up, because it's level 60, and I want... Oh, I mean, I could still level them. But you kind of miss out on abilities and gear and stuff if you don't. Yeah, so... You gotta go over to North Gridania. Or like, what's it called? Old Gridania? It's been a while. Yeah, Old Gridania. Let's go back to this Aetheryte in the middle of town. And the Lancers Guild will be the best, the quickest Ethernet to get there. I'm not gonna go that way, that's a bad way. Right about now, the funk show, bro. Check it out now. But here's Lassenschau talking to Radovan and Sophie. You must be the one sent by the Adventurers Guild, yes? Oh, thank goodness. Something dreadful has befallen, well, threatens to befall, the one and only Editha. Edith, is how that name is spelled. You mean to say you are unfamiliar with the most gifted harpsichordist who ever lived? Whatever possessed me to hire such uncultured, but it appears my breath would be better spent briefing you on the nature of my request. A few days ago, Editha received a most unwelcome missive, a death threat, to be precise. At first, I deemed it nothing more than the crazed scrawlings of some harmless churl. That was until, during a recital, a stone was thrown at her, missing by a hair's breadth. I have, in my capacity as her manager, cancelled all public appearances until the perpetrator can be brought to justice. I fear, though, that my delicate tulip would wither and fail if confined to her dressing room, and she has herself expressed a desire to stroll freely beneath the canopies of Miketo's amphitheater. I see where this is going. You want us to take her for a walk, is that it? If that's all we have to do, we should count ourselves lucky. A threatening letter, a brazen attack in a public place, who knows what will happen next. But she can't stay indoors forever. I say we accept. Splendid. Without any further ado, I shall have Editha prepare for her promenade. We'd best proceed carefully. If the culprit knows that Lass and Xiao asked the Adventurers Guild for help, they can probably deduce that Editha will be coming out of hiding. We should see if anyone bears a grudge against her, so we know what to expect, and we better look around the amphitheater for places where an ambusher might hide. Okay. I believe the fastest way to get there is to use, not fall in the water like a dumby. I'll use the Ethernet to pop over to Miketo's amphitheater. We got some talking to do. We got Franquette. Know of her? I certainly do. I would consider myself to be one of her many admirers. In all honesty, I do not care for the way some of the others ogle her. If the rumors about Editha receiving death threats are true, one of those lecherous scoundrels must be behind it. Estain. Looks to be a guard here. Why yes, Editha has been the talk of Gridania since her debut. Her skill as a musician is without question, although I sense that many of her admirers are more interested in her bizarre stage garb. Okay. Number 3 seems to be the Simpkin Bard? What's that? Clarinet? No, that's a harp. Or a harpsichord. Whatever the small version of a harp is. I don't know. A lyre? I don't know. Oh, Editha, even a moment deprived of her sumptuous harmonies is akin to an eternity of unimaginable torment. When, oh when, will she grace me with her splendor once more? The dog is happily snoring away, so I think she's good with all the noise I'm making. We have Radovan to talk to continue. Mercy, have you met Miss Undine? She's a harpsichordist like Editha. That poor girl! What is the world coming to? That a gifted and beautiful young performer such as her must hide away for fear for life? It beggars belief. It must be one of her followers. I've seen the way some of them look at her, and it makes my skin crawl. With fans like that, who needs enemies? She gives a bow. I guess her testimony was a performance? I don't know. So, what did the other locals have to say? I give them the spiel. Yes, most of them think that one of Editha's admirers is to blame, but I sense there's more to it. I think that until we have more information, we should treat everyone with equal suspicion, to be on the safe side. Personally, I'd prefer to carry out a more thorough investigation, but we best not keep our clients waiting. Once you are ready, let us return to Lass and Xiao. You've learned all the Gunbreaker actions and traits level 60, details blah blah blah. Okay, just told me what I already knew. Okay, we'll take the teleport back to the Lancers Guild, because that's the closest. Oh wow, the menu actually said that that's what I wanted to do. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Is that new? Maybe it knew that based on the quest I choose to actually be. Okay, this is gonna be a battle. Let's see if I have anything I can put. I have no earrings that will work. At least this gives something. Do you have any rings that are, you know, these give something. Yeah. Face wear? That's a thing? Oh, we get a new set. New set. Gunbreaker, item level 153. That's cute. I gotta get... Well, we'll figure it out. Can I do the fight as Red Mage? Nope. Also... I don't have Gunbreaker on my list here. I'll put it below Paladin. That makes sense for him. Okay, we'll talk to Lassen Chow and continue. Aditha assures me that she will be ready in 2 shakes of Aziz's tail, whatever that means. Level sync, item level up to 265, not going to be a problem. We're level 60. These can sometimes be difficult. Should I get gear before I do this? That's another thing, like it's annoying having to have, I gotta buy some gear. Oh, no, I can get level 50. I can get level 60 stuff. I don't know where it's from. I can probably get a full set of accessories. Yeah, we'll try it. If I fail, I fail. Probably won't, though. She comes out dressed as a bunny. Ah, my chaperones have arrived. How wonderful. We're taken aback by her appearance. Like a fluffy pink or lavender dress. Like basically green stockings that go all the way up to the top of her thighs. And bunny ears that are definitely not her actual ears. She's weird. Oh, to finally feel the sun's warming rays, I am reborn. They weren't joking when they called her eccentric, says Sophie. All this prancing about is going to draw unwanted attention. We'd better get this over with as quickly as possible. Sophie, Mercy and I will escort her to the amphitheater. Why don't you stay behind with Lass and Chow in case we need to hurry back? Fine by me. I'll keep an ear out for any signs of danger, and come running if you call. Lass and Chow is now geared in like full plate with some chainmail underneath. I don't remember him having that before. Although I was fully prepared to join you in guarding Editha, and even dressed for the occasion, I will defer to your professional opinion and remain here. But promise me that you will keep my sweet Petunia safe. Leave it to us. Are you ready, Mercy? Probably not, but I'll try. La la la. What a beautiful day for a stroll. Cutscene fades to black for a second. Or maybe, yeah, we're actually gonna have to stroll and fight things off. We only need to escort her to the amphitheater and back, but keep your eyes peeled. I must ask that you refrain from wandering. Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. La la la. Stupid. And avoid any needless frolicking. He's a no-nonsense lion man. And don't think I've ever seen anywhere so peaceful in something. Oh, Gridania is a wonderful place indeed. You should stay a while. I will give it some thought. I'll put this in threat in case I need to. It is! It's Editha! Says some fans. Got a couple kids, some just regular people looking things. She's just like in the middle of them doing this like little head bob side to side. An unwanted distraction, but perhaps they can tell us why those bandits are after Editha. You are escorting the lovely Editha? Please allow me to make a record of this day's events. Though Gridania delights in Editha's magnificent melodies, every other musician pales in comparison to her. Editha has only recently begun performing in Gridania and has already amassed a considerable following. I have heard, however, that some of the other harpsichordists are envious of her success. Is it true that her music is inspired by all of the wondrous places she's seen on her travels? I hear that Editha has become something of a recluse of late. I do hope she returns to grace the stage once more. So you get the impression that a jealous rival is the instigator? There she is, with the rabbit ears, says some bandit executioners. Who goes there? Never mind, step away from the girl, nice and slow. I think not. Mercy, don't look in the mirror. Don't drag it to anybody else. You go on ahead. I'll hold them off from here. I hope Editha's alright. What was that all about? If you require any assistance, don't hesitate to ask. Please take good care of her. There could be more of them, so be on your guard. We must be ready to strike at a moment's notice. Editha, you mustn't run off like that again. Oh, you're no fun. Those horrid bandits won't spoil my day. Sorry, honey. They got some wine. Who's this Odin person? Spear-wielding guard. Oh, that was painful. Comes away from her. This one's a cut above the rest. Oh, this guy? Sonic break, okay. What? So you do your no mercy. Oh yeah, no mercy with my damage bonus. And it gives you the Sonic. Kind of like how they changed the scatter. Oh wait, what? I didn't know that. I like that. Was that it? Or was that it? Says the... Leave these ruffians to me and the other wood whalers will get to the bottom of this. Not much further now. Do you know who could be behind these attacks? No idea. Crazy people? Crazy people? Sorry. Yes, I think we've gathered that much. What a beautiful day! Oh, glad to see that it cut off like in 2 seconds or less. It's too quiet. They must be expecting us. We have reached the amphitheater. Cutscene. There's like a choral, a big choral on stage with a masked assailant. My, what a naughty little rabbit. It seems you've wandered too far from your warren, says the female masked assailant in red and black robes. Or red and black dress, I guess is more, yeah. The stage is set for your curtain call, though it cost me a pretty penny to rent the place. This will be the last time you walk all over my stage with those grubby little paws of yours. Cutscene fades. I want that talentless sow's head on the platter. Oh, hello. Got guys with swords, great axes. Useless. You call yourself professionals. Looks like it's time to introduce you one. Now she sends beasts after us. No matter, we must protect the Editha. We must protect the Editha. No, I have a feeling you might have like an AoE that's like circular around you. I don't know. Subject to Editha. Oh, it's behind you? That sucks. Sorry, Editha. Bad. Okay, and there's a circle. I learned my lesson about the behind you part. Soak up these balls of ether so that they don't get ether. Yeah, he told me to go. I think gear and condition. And the lightning spots, but I think we're balls now. $40 almost. If I did get accessories before doing this, and that would actually be fine. Like, you can physically do already. Truth is, you can probably let these hit her. She'll be fine. We're gonna do one more. Oh, come on. I don't have... I was just about to do my awesome rotation, you jerks. She sent in more. My damage down. Had enough of those gunbreaker thingies for that. Kitty a new one. What's wrong? No more surprises? Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm afraid not. We are confronting the masked lady. The show's over. Now take off that mask before I cut it off in your face with it. Well, she does. And dark, like a brown-haired Elysian woman. Miss Undine, I might have guessed, but what's Editha ever done to deserve this? That harlot doesn't know the first thing about real music, and she thinks she can steal my fans, my stage, with those appalling outfits of hers. I won't stand for it. I won't! Some guards come running up along with Sophie. What happened here? Cutscene goes black. Guards are taking Ondine away. I'd heard that Ondine wasn't exactly a fan of Editha's, but I never thought she'd pay to have her killed, says a young archer. And now we know that the highwaymen in the woods were in on her schemes too. A few days back, they held up Ondine's carriage in the shroud, but she made them an offer worth more than the valuables she was carrying. Mind you, I don't suppose there's many of the bastards left after today. You've done us all a good turn, so if you ever need anything from the God's Quiver, don't hesitate to ask. He gives a salute. The arms crossed in front, one on top of the other, head bow thing. Now that the danger has passed, Editha will at long last be able to make her triumphant return to Miketo's amphitheater. There's still one thing I don't quite understand. Why did those highwaymen attack me and Radovan in the woods? Says Sophie. Maybe it was because of your ears? I imagine Ondine told them how much I would love wearing my favorite bunny crown. They probably thought you were me. Oh, those ones aren't real. These ones aren't real Viera ears. At least I don't think so. Actually, I was wondering if I might have a word in private with the three of you. But there are 4 of us, says Lassenchow. Yes, but only if I include you, which I'm not. What have I done to deserve such treatment? Well, I suppose the lady's entitled to her secrets, but before I return to my duties, I wish to express my gratitude for your part in today's events. You have both performed admirably. He turns and walks away. Now that pesky manager of mine is out of the way, let's go to the Great Lone Growery. We all cock our heads at each other, and then we follow. Cutscene fades to black. Okay. Yeah, actually it's slightly faster to take the Ethernet to the botanist place. This one didn't have an arrow over it, so maybe my theory was wrong. My theories are usually wrong. Don't know a damn thing. Alright, Editha and Sophie and Radovan, kind of in this corner of like the garden area here. You risked life and limb to protect me, so I feel it's only fair that I explain myself. One moment, please. And she poofs. In her place is a pixie, flying. What? I explain what he's seeing. You mean to say she was a sylph from the very beginning? Oh yes, this one feels much more comfortable now. It is fun to use glamours and play the harpsichord, but a little tiring. And this one spent so long in walking one's house, this one nearly died. These ones need the sun's rays to flourish, to live. That is why this one had to go outside, even though dangerous ones were all around. This one hopes helpful ones will understand and not tell simpering one. Listening ones will be sad if this one can no longer play sweet, sweet music. Your secret is safe with us. We both nod, myself and the bunny girl. And she poofs back into Editha. I'm ever so grateful. Promise me you'll come to listen to my harpsichord soon, yes? She waves. Sophie waves back. And she walks away. Not quite the conclusion I was expecting, but a satisfactory one nonetheless. I must say, you've acquitted yourself rather well, Mercy. It normally takes a lot longer for novices to grasp the fundamental differences between a gunblade and a regular sword. Herolth is staring at him. It was originally developed by my people in the Third Astral Era. The march of the Allagan Empire had driven us to the barren wastelands, where even survival was a constant struggle. Our queen, Gunhilda, that's G-U Nancy H-I-L-D as in Delta, R, was closely guarded by loyal soldiers known for the unique swords they wielded. These loyal vassals were known as Gunhilda's Blades, a name that was abbreviated and applied to the most distinctive of their weapons, the gunblade. Meanwhile, the Allagans were developing firearms capable of launching projectiles over great distances. As they were similar in appearance to our gunblades, we referred to these weapons as guns, a term which is now commonplace. So effective were these new weapons on the battlefield, the Queen's Guard decided to specialize in smashing through the enemy lines and destroying them as swiftly as possible. Thus did they come to be known as gunbreakers. Sophie's kind of fallen asleep. Even after the fall of the Allegan Empire, these techniques were passed down to each new generation. My clan are the descendants of Gunhilda's royal guard, although I am all that remains. It is my duty to see that the art of the gunbreaker lives on, even if that means entrusting it to an outsider, such as yourself. If you like history lessons, you two will get along like a house on fire, says Sophie to me. I'd best leave it there for the time being. I don't want to overwhelm the lass. The best learning is done in the field, however. As pleasant as Gridania is, I am eager to see what the other city-states have to offer. Then may I suggest Ul'dah? Their markets have goods from all over the world, and I'm dying to take a look. Ul'dah it is, then. Sophie and I will go on ahead. When you arrive, seek us out. We shouldn't be hard to find. And off they go. Did I turn in the quest? No, I have to speak with Aditha. Okay. Who's where? Where's Aditha? No, it says I have to go over there to... Are you kidding me? That's... Really? That's dumb. But whatever. I could do that. I'm just gonna do this instead. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, I should have done the free... whatever. 6 of one, half dozen other. I'm not planning to do anything else in Gridania. I already got... I'm a Lancer. I'm a level 100 Dragoon, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do Archer, so... Okay. Oh wait, I could have just gone straight to the thing, couldn't I? I'm so dumb. It's been a while since I've been able to use the airship landing option. We're going to Ul'dah, right? Quicksand. Yeah. 120 gil. You're robbing me blind. We arrive in Ul'dah. For me, it has never mattered once in my entire life which of those options I choose. Because... Well, actually that's not entirely true. Like, Paladin stuff was up here. I see Genlands. Wait. Huh? Oh, it's not a story quest. It's just a quest. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's see. We want to go to Quicksand. So Adventurers Guild, teleport option here. Been a while since I've been here. Been a while since I've been to... Well, I've been to Gridania more often, just because it's free and I can do market stuff. And inside the Quicksand, we have Radovan and Sophie. It's good to finally get away from that noisy marketplace. Not that this watering hole is much quieter. Still, it's a paradise compared to anything you'll find in Garlean territory. I think he's just in a sour mood because he can't find any work. You're not wrong there, Sophie. I'll keep looking, though. Mercy, you'd better train by yourself until we find our next client, which, with a little luck, will be soon. Hired Gunblades is complete. We get 10,000 experience... Wait, 100,000? 100,000 experience points. 2,600 gil. That gets us roughly 1/13. A little bit less than 1/13 of the way. Next story quest would be level 63 for Gunbreaker. Okay. Off camera, I'm gonna go to like the level 60 zone and spend some of my, what are they called? Allegan's tomestones? Allegan Tomestone of Poetics. On some gear, on some accessories. So yeah, that's it for this quest. That's it for this video. I will see you next time. Probably gonna do Black Mage while I'm here, actually. So do that soon. See you soon.